So welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the lighting of this particular interior over here. So we'll be continuing it. So now what I'll be doing over here is like, let's go into the perspective view over here. I'll just make it a standard view over here. Let's add a Vray camera over here. So we'll just add one Vray camera. So I'll just go over here. Let's go into the Vray and let's take a Vray physical camera over here. So I'll just go over here and let's add a camera. Let's press C. That's a Vray camera. So what I can do is I can just go into this and let's make one view as a perspective view. Select this, slightly drag it in this way, slightly drag it out over here. So select this and let's push it till here in this way. Slightly you can shuffle it up if needed in this way. Alright. So now if you go into this and if you try to render it, it's going to be a bit darker. So again I'll go into this. Let's select the camera, go into modify. We do have the shutter speed, or we can reduce the ISO over here. Once over here and see. Showing dark over here. So we'll just keep the settings as it is. Again render it. Let's go into this, select this and go over here, make the shutter speed as 15. Let's render it. Yeah, showing now over here. Let's make it as 5 and again render it once again. We can push it towards 8 or 10 over here. So let's render it again. So let's make it as 8 over here, render it. Now I can just go down and you have a property over here. Okay. So select the camera again. We have the color temperature. If needed, I can change the color temperature as well. So let's again render this. We can change the color temperatures over here if required. Go down. Let's make it as 65. Alright, so let's go into this, go into rendering, go into environment, and I can add a bit of a V-Ray exposure control over here as well, and let's change it. Let's again render it. We can change the V-Ray exposure control if required. So I'll select the camera, I'll make it as 12 over here. Let's render it. Make it as 5. The shutter speed, that looks better. So I'll keep the shutter speed as 5 over here, and we'll render it once again. We can slightly shuffle the camera a bit further. Slightly. So I'll just escape it, and I can just adjust it correctly. All right. So you can just render this. So let's just save this file once. I'll just save as it. And now, if you want, I can slightly add a V-Ray environmental fog. So I can just go over here and I can take a box gizmo over here, can slightly add a V-Ray environmental fog. So if you want, you can just use in this way as well. So I'll just rotate it. So if you want that should come inside this, so I'll just put it in this way. How much area you require it, we'll keep that. So let's go into the modify, add V-Ray environmental fog, setup. So I can just increase the fog distance as well. So I'll just remove it once, increase this fog height, and let's add the gizmo over here and add the sunlight. So I'll go into this and let's take a the color, and increase the fog distance. So go over here, subdivisions, I'll increase it and if you want you can just render it once and see how it's going to look like. So what I'll do is I'll just increase this. Let's render it once again. So you can just increase this fog distance. Now render it once again. So you only want to show a bit, then you can increase the fog distance over here. Make the max steps as 500. Render it again. Alright. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So as you can see, we have added a Vray camera, Vray exposure control over here. We have added a Vray environmental fog and done some settings. So if you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, please do subscribe my YouTube channel. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.